Hi, my name is Christy Lafferty, and I want to share something with you that's literally changed my life. I have struggled with severe insomnia for 13 years, and just severe insomnia and suffering like I really can't describe it. It started with my second pregnancy, and so I knew there was hormones. Hormones were a part of it, but I got on Ambien. My doctor prescribed Ambien, and now I know that you're not supposed to take it more than 2 weeks. So I think there was an aspect of me being at least dependent upon it, if not addicted to it. But it got to where I wasn't even sleeping with Ambien. I couldn't go to sleep, and I couldn't stay asleep. I'd wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep. So some days I was functioning on 3 hours of sleep and just a total zombie. And at days just literally felt like I would tell my husband, I think I'm dying. I really think I'm dying. So it's been rough. And I got off of Ambien about a year ago, and about a year and a half ago. And I kept looking for something to help, I just kept looking for a cure. And I'm a practitioner, holistic healthcare practitioner, so I'm able to help a lot of people with their sleep, but I couldn't fix mine. And I literally tried we've spent thousands of dollars over the last 13 years trying to fix it. So I heard about this thing called the sleep pebble about six or 8 months ago, and I was really skeptical, and I didn't buy it at the time just because I was really skeptical. I thought, I've tried everything. So when I found out that it was money back guarantee a couple of months ago, I thought, well, what have I got to lose to try it? So you put it under your pillow, and it sends frequencies to your brain and helps your brain to learn to sleep again. Again, I was really skeptical. I got it, and the first night that I used it, I felt a little improvement, but then I didn't feel anything for a couple of weeks, and I was really discouraged. But Anna, that works there, kept helping me and encouraging me to keep at it. So after about 2 weeks, something really strange happened. I one night just lost the fear of sleep, and it's hard to explain what that means, but I had severe anxiety and fear about going to sleep, but it just disappeared. Like, I was not afraid to go to sleep. And then I noticed, even though I wasn't sleeping through the night at that point, when I would sleep just a little bit, even if it was like 3 or 4 hours, I could function the next day. And I didn't tell my husband I felt like I was dying. I didn't feel like a zombie. So it was changing the quality of my sleep even 2 weeks into it. About a week, I've journaled here, about a week after that, so it was about 3 weeks into it, I started sleeping through the night. And I'm not kidding you, I was sleeping 8 to 9 hours, and I was dreaming. And I'm just telling you, I feel like a kid at Christmas that got this toy that, I told Anna, I was like, I got this toy, I can sleep. I look forward to going to sleep at night, and I'm sleeping 8 to 9 hours every night. I'm dreaming. I haven't slept this well since before children. So I'm just saying you ought to give it a try if you have insomnia. It's no side effects, and it's not dangerous. It's money back guarantee. A couple of other things I wanted to tell you. I was on trazodone, a low dose of trazodone, but I've been on that for about 6 months, and that wasn't helping me sleep, but I was afraid to get off of it because I was afraid any little bit of sleep I was getting, it might affect that. So I am weaning off of that, and I'm on half the dose I was on, so I'm weaning off and sleeping just fine. So I just wanted to let you know I am in the process of weaning off the drugs, but the drugs wasn't helping me sleep because I wasn't sleeping even on it. I'm on some natural, I just take magnesium. Anna will really help you because sometimes you need to get your minerals get your body more mineralized as you're sleeping. So I was already on magnesium before I started it. So the only thing new was the sleep pebble. In about a week after I started sleeping through the night, I stopped sleeping through the night, and I was still sleeping well. The little bit I was getting, I was waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, not being able to go back to sleep. I called Anna, she worked with me, and she said she's had that happen a few times. But I increased my water, took a little more magnesium, a little more potassium, and then after about 3 or 4 days, about 3 or 4 days of doing what she told me to do, I was sleeping through the night again. I've been sleeping ever. So I have had the sleep pebble for about 6 weeks now, and at least the last 3 weeks, at least the last 3 to 4 weeks, I've been sleeping really, really well. So I'm not being paid to say this, and I don't have any financial connection. But if you decide to do it, it would help me, because I do get a referral fee. But you don't have to mention my name, because I would do this even if I wasn't. But you can say Christy from North Carolina or Christy Lafferty sent you. I would pay 3 times. I'd pay 4 times what it cost. A lot of the symptoms that I've had over the past decade have disappeared. And so I'm thinking that some of my symptoms were just sleep deprivation. I used to have anxiety. That's totally disappeared. Kind of a sense of well-being now, where I didn't have that before. I kind of forgot what it feels to feel normal. So I knew sleep is really, really important. I guess I didn't know how important it was. So if you go to their website, it's Zeez, zeez.org.uk. And I hope you try it. If you're suffering, you've got nothing to lose. Thanks.